From engineering student to Hollywood legend, Donald Sutherland's life is full of surprises. But what about his love life? In this video, we'll delve into the marriages, romances, and everything in between that shaped the heart of a screen icon. So let's begin. Donald Sutherland and Lois Hardwick met while both studying at Victoria College, affiliated with the University of Toronto in the 1950s. Donald was pursuing a degree in engineering but also developed a passion for acting during this time. Lois was studying to become a teacher. The couple fell in love and got married in 1959 when Donald was 24 years old. As Donald's acting career began to take off in the early 1960s, his priorities shifted from engineering to acting. The demands of his budding film career, which often required him to travel for shoots, may have put a strain on their relationship. After 7 years of marriage, Donald and Lois divorced in 1966. The specific reasons for their separation have not been widely publicized, and Donald has not made any public statements providing details about the divorce. Following the divorce, Lois chose to keep her married name, continuing to go by Lois Hardwick. She later moved to the United Kingdom, where she had a successful career in education. Lois worked as a teacher and eventually became a head teacher at a school. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2010. Donald Sutherland and Shirley Douglas, both Canadian actors, had a short but significant relationship that began in the mid-1960s and ended in 1970. Their marriage brought together two accomplished families, as Shirley is the daughter of Tommy Douglas, a prominent Canadian politician. The couple met and married in 1966, the same year Donald divorced his first wife, Lois Hardwick. At the time, Shirley was an established actress in Canada, known for her work in theater and television, while Donald's acting career was on the rise, with notable roles in films like The Dirty Dozen, 1967. In 1966, Shirley gave birth to their twins, Kiefer and Rachel. Kiefer Sutherland went on to become a successful actor in his own right, known for his roles in films like Stand By Me and the television series 24. Rachel Sutherland also pursued an acting career, though not as prominently as her brother. During their marriage, both Donald and Shirley continued to pursue their acting careers while also being vocal advocates for social justice. They shared a passion for activism, with Shirley being very involved in the civil rights movement and against the Vietnam War. In 1969, she was arrested for trying to purchase hand grenades for the Black Panthers, which led to a brief stint in jail. However, their acting careers often demanded travel and relocation, which can be difficult for a marriage. After 4 years of marriage, Donald and Shirley decided to separate in 1970. The reasons for their divorce have not been widely publicized. Despite the split, Donald and Shirley remained committed to co-parenting their twins and maintained a respectful relationship. They both continued their successful acting careers, with Shirley also continuing her political activism. Sadly, Douglas died on April 5, 2020, from complications from pneumonia, 3 days after her 86th birthday. Donald Sutherland and Jane Fonda had a passionate and impactful romantic relationship in the early 1970s that unfolded during a significant time in their lives. The two first met on the set of the 1971 crime thriller Klute, in which Donald played a private detective who becomes involved with a call girl, played by Jane. Their on-screen chemistry reportedly sparked a real-life romance, although Donald was married to actress Shirley Douglas at the time, making their relationship extra complex. They kept it relatively private during its peak. They were both politically active and shared similar views on social issues, particularly their opposition to the Vietnam War. The early 1970s was a period of social and political activism, and both Donald and Jane were vocal about their views. They even co-starred in an anti-war roadshow for soldiers stationed overseas. Donald and Jane made several public appearances together during their relationship, including attending the 1972 Academy Awards together, where Jane won her first Oscar for Klute. They were also photographed together at various anti-war rallies and political events. In 1972, they traveled to North Vietnam together as part of an anti-war delegation, a controversial trip that drew criticism from some quarters, but was seen as a brave stand by others. Details about the exact duration of their relationship are unclear, but most sources say it lasted from 1970 to 1972. After their relationship ended, Donald and Jane remained on good terms. Donald only publicly confirmed the relationship in a 2018 interview, describing it as them being lovers for a few years. Jane also paid tribute to him after his passing in 2024, calling him a brilliant actor and complex man who shared adventures with her. Donald Sutherland and Francine Rassette's relationship is a remarkable story of enduring love in Hollywood. The couple first met in 1970 on the set of the Canadian pioneer drama Alien Thunder, where they co-starred. At the time, Donald was still married to his second wife, Shirley Douglas, but their marriage was coming to an end. After Donald's divorce from Shirley was finalized, he and Francine began their relationship and eventually tied the knot in 1972. Francine, like Donald, is also an actress. She was born in Quebec, Canada, and has appeared in numerous films and television shows, often co-starring with her husband. Some of their notable collaborations include the films Alien Thunder, 1974, and The Disappearance, 1977. Throughout their marriage, which lasted over 50 years until Donald's passing in 2024, the couple worked to keep their personal lives relatively private, rarely discussing their relationship in public. However, they were often seen together at various events and red carpets, always appearing affectionate and supportive of each other. Donald and Francine built a family together, welcoming 3 sons: Rogue, born 1974, Rossif, born 1978, and Angus Sutherland, born 1982. Interestingly, all 3 sons' middle names pay homage to influential directors Donald had worked with. All 3 have followed in their parents' footsteps and pursued careers in the entertainment industry. In interviews, Donald publicly acknowledged Francine's importance in his life, crediting her as a stabilizing force and the source of his inspiration and judgment. When Donald received an honorary Oscar in 2017, he thanked Francine, saying, "From whom everything has come, that's my family, from whom everything is owed." Their mutual respect and commitment to each other were evident throughout their decades-long marriage. Sadly, Donald Sutherland passed away in 2024 at the age of 88, with Francine by his side until the end. Their marriage, which spanned over 52 years, serves as an inspiration for those seeking a committed and enduring partnership.